Avengers the Kang Dynasty movie begins with the world still reeling from the aftermath of the multiverse tearing apart in small fractures. Strange anomalies appear across cities, with heroes trying their best to control chaos. Doctor Strange notices the convergence of timelines is accelerating, hinting that something or someone is pulling the threads of reality. Meanwhile, Earth's defenders begin to sense that this may not be a fight any single team can handle alone. Sam Wilson, now carrying the mantle of Captain America, feels the heavy weight of uniting the fractured heroes. He travels across continents, reaching out to old allies, hoping to rebuild trust between them. His biggest challenge lies not in finding fighters, but in healing the differences that arose after past battles. Some heroes are reluctant, weary of endless wars. Yet Sam insists that unity is their only chance at survival. On another front, Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne discover troubling readings within the quantum realm. It is here that they first encounter traces of Kang's presence, his empire spanning countless versions of time itself. Scott realizes Kang never truly disappeared, only regrouped and multiplied his influence. The thought terrifies him, knowing how easily Kang had once crushed their world. He warns the Avengers that Kang's war is only just beginning. Doctor Strange dives deeper into the chaos of broken timelines and consults the ancient texts of Kamartaj. What he sees is unsettling: a future where countless versions of Kang wage simultaneous wars across realities. One warns him that meddling further may risk collapsing what fragile stability remains. Yet Strange knows that waiting means allowing Kang to grow unstoppable. He resolves to prepare Earth's heroes for what lies ahead. Meanwhile, Thor senses disturbances echoing across the 9 realms. Asgard itself is threatened by incursions where different realities collide, causing fragments of destroyed worlds to rain from the skies. Thor feels guilty for being away from Midgard so long, realizing Earth needs him as much as the realms. With Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, he vows to fight alongside the Avengers once more, hoping his strength can turn the tide. Kang finally reveals himself in his terrifying glory. A version known as the Conqueror descends with an army of advanced warriors, proclaiming Earth as the next battleground in his dynasty. His calm, almost human-like reasoning makes him more frightening, as he explains that resistance is futile against infinite versions of himself. The heroes quickly realize that Kang isn't just one man, they are facing a dynasty spread across the multiverse. The first major clash takes place in New York, where heroes like Spider-Man, Captain America, and Doctor Strange face off against Kang's forces. The battle is brutal and destructive, leaving parts of the city in ruins. Spider-Man struggles with the overwhelming scale of the war, questioning his place among gods and sorcerers. Yet his courage inspires civilians to keep hope alive, even as chaos reigns. Elsewhere, the Wakandans prepare their defenses, with Shuri donning her role as Black Panther. She works with Riri Williams, Ironheart, to create new technologies capable of countering Kang's futuristic armies. Their bond strengthens as they combine intellect and heart to defend their people. Wakanda becomes a beacon of resistance, its strength reminding the world that even the most advanced conquerors can be challenged. The Guardians of the Galaxy, now scattered across the cosmos, stumble upon Kang's influence in different galaxies. They witness civilizations already enslaved under Kang's dynasty, realizing Earth is just one target among many. Rocket and Nebula argue about whether to risk their lives once again, but eventually they agree that the fight is larger than themselves. They set course for Earth. Determined to join the Avengers, tensions rise within the Avengers as differing opinions emerge. Some, like Strange, believe the only way to stop Kang is to risk manipulating the multiverse further. Others, like Sam, argue they must focus on defending their present reality instead of chasing infinite battles. The clash of ideals threatens to fracture the team, just as unity is most crucial. But the looming threat of Kang forces them to set aside differences. As the war escalates, Ant-Man discovers that Kang's dynasty originates from a central time core, a nexus that powers his multiversal empire. Destroying it could weaken all versions of Kang at once, but reaching it would require navigating the most dangerous part of the quantum realm. The Avengers begin devising a plan. Knowing that it might cost them everything, Strange opens portals to recruit more allies, bringing in variants of heroes from other realities. Some come willingly, while others struggle with trust. The idea of fighting alongside alternate versions of themselves unsettles many. Still, the Multiversal Alliance, GROWS, offering a chance to match Kang's vast armies. Yet Strange warns that such meddling could lead to consequences worse than Kang himself. The second great battle unfolds in Wakanda, where Kang personally leads an assault to break Earth's spirit. The clash is devastating, with warriors from both sides falling in droves. Shuri faces off against one of Kang's lieutenants in a fierce duel, while the skies burn with collapsing timelines overhead. The Avengers fight desperately, their unity holding against impossible odds. During the chaos, Kang captures several heroes, including Scott Lang and Spider-Man. He attempts to break their spirits by showing them visions of worlds where they already lost. Scott, however, refuses to yield, reminding Kang that hope has always been humanity's greatest weapon. His defiance sparks a renewed determination among the Avengers. The heroes regroup and make their boldest plan yet, an infiltration into the quantum realm to destroy Kang's time core. Strange, Ant-Man, Hope, and Ironheart lead the mission, while the others prepare a massive distraction on Earth. Every Avenger knows it could be their final stand, but none hesitate. For the first time, they feel truly united as one. Inside the quantum realm, the mission proves more dangerous than expected. Kang anticipated their arrival and traps them within shifting realities. Strange struggles to maintain clarity as illusions twist their minds. Ant-Man risks his life to push past the traps, guiding them toward the time core. Hope stays by his side, determined to end Kang's reign once and for all. Meanwhile, the battle on Earth reaches apocalyptic levels. Thor, Captain America, Black Panther, and Hulk fight side by side, unleashing their full might. Civilians rally behind them, refusing to let Earth fall without resistance. Even as Kang's armies overwhelm, the spirit of humanity shines through. For every hero who falls, another rises to carry the fight forward. The quantum team finally reaches the time core, a massive pulsating structure feeding Kang's dynasty. Ant-Man realizes it can only be destroyed from the inside, requiring a sacrifice. Without hesitation, he volunteers, knowing his family and the world deserve a future free from Kang. Hope refuses to leave him, choosing to stand with him till the end. Together, they unleash a final blast, shattering the time core. The destruction ripples across realities, weakening every Kang at once. The dynasty collapses, and Kang the Conqueror himself screams in fury as he is erased from existence. The Avengers on Earth feel the shift as the armies vanish, leaving silence in their wake. The cost, however, is heavy, with lives lost and futures forever changed. In the aftermath, the Avengers mourn their fallen, while vowing to honor their sacrifice. Sam delivers a heartfelt speech, reminding the world that hope and unity are the strongest forces against tyranny. Strange remains cautious, knowing that tampering with the multiverse has consequences yet unseen. As the heroes look to the horizon, they realize the war may be over, but the battle for the future is only beginning.